Jack-o'-lantern a prowl, so go ya fly without. Laga who them a walk, jobless and when I talk, I tell you, lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Keep your bloody tail steady. How could it be home time already? This is the thing that has spread me. Tell me why you're trying to upset me. I said, oh, no, you can't go. You're only calling out my name, groaning like you're feeling pain. What's wrong with you? Are you insane? I'm gonna tell you this once more again. I said, oh, no, you can't go. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Jack-o'-lantern a prowl, so go ya a fly without. Laga who them a walk, jobless and when I talk, I tell you, lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Carry on making your commotion. Before long start will be a potion. Yes, kick down the blame partition. See if that could change the situation. I said, oh, no, you can't go. You're groaning like you had to take, moaning like you had gas that can't break. All kind of sickness you could pick, but tonight you make a big mistake. I said, oh, no, you can't go. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Jack-o'-lantern a prowl, so go ya a fly without. Laga who them a walk, jobless and when I talk, I tell you, lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. Lie down, girl, it's not time to go home yet. I gotta tell that lame sister of mine, next heritage when she going online, some other relative she has to find.
Please stand for the national anthem of Trinidad and Tobago. Those in the back, you could filter in and let me fill up these chairs down on the main floor down here too as well, before we even start to fill out the other chairs. That's right, put your hands together for Kush Ramsey on the steel pan. It's a national anthem on a national instrument. I'm your host for the evening. I go by the name of Nikem Scotland, better known as Casper the Lyrical. And what I'm going to do now is going to invite the Divine Creator into our presence this evening. So I'm inviting Jessie Taylor, Miss Charles. She's going to come and give us a word of prayer. So I don't know if you're going to stand. We can stand. We're going to stand. Stand for the word of prayer. We're going to bow all heads and close all eyes. Miss Charles, take over.
Hallelujah. Dear and Heavenly Father, we give you thanks and praise for this day. Lord, we thank you for life after 2 years of the COVID pandemic. We thank you, Lord, for this opportunity for the youth to come together once again after being locked up in their homes, oh God. An opportunity to socialize, to have good, clean fun, and for us, oh Lord, to enjoy the heritage. All good gifts, oh Lord, come from you. We thank you for the gift of creativity that you have downloaded into our very beings, that we are exploding today, oh Lord, for your honor and glory. Lord, we ask that everyone be covered under the blood. Let us be protected, oh Lord. Let everything be done in decency and good order. Let the results be respected. And let us all get home safely at the end of this evening as we say, around thee, a lusty, amen.
So at this time, we'll ask the secretary to stand by for us, please. In the meantime, what we're gonna have a little serenading done by the drummers. So as you sit down there and you're ready for entertainment, have you enjoyed the morning so far? If you enjoyed the morning, so somebody say yeah, yeah. You had fun on the outside? That's what we're talking about. So what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna have a little drum ensemble. And feel free to clap along, enjoy the vibes. We're going to incorporate the steel pan to Kush. We're going to turn it up. So give them a round of applause.
Show it the way, show it the way. Shall I show it the way? Show it the way, girl, show it the way. Shall I show it the way? Show it the way, show it the way. Shall I show it the way? Show it the way, girl, show it the way. Aïe, 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 la reine revient. Aïe, 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 la reine revient, yo. Aïe, 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 la reine revient. La reine revient, we go dance together. Aïe, aïe. Nene no, yo yo, nene no. Ah, nene no, yo yo, nene no. Ah, nene no, pa mayela fue upa te ven. Ay, nene no, yo yo yo, nene no. Oh, nene no, yo yo, nene. Oh, ay, nene no. Oh, yo yo, nene. Oh, ay, nene no. Ah, nene no, pa mayela fue upa te ven. Ay, nene no, yo yo yo, nene no. Bini bad man we, bini bad man we, Papa Rabat, bini bad man we, hi, Papa Rabat, bini. bad pan we, I. I bini bad pan we, paparaban, bini bad pan. I bini bad pan we, paparaban, bini bad pan. Every leto mi belle, every leto grand belle, every leto mi belle, every leto grand belle. Madame Viniye, Madame Pirika, Kuna Rive. Oh, Carrier Kuman Rive, Carrier Kuman Rive, oh, yo, Carrier Kuman Rive. Oh, Madame Viniye, Madame Viniye, Madame Viniye, Madame Viniye. Aya! For your lover, wait for your lover. Wait for your lover, do wait for your lover. Wait for your lover, wait for your lover. Dance to your lover, do dance to your lover. Shake for your lover, shake for your lover, girl. For your lover, wine for your lover. Oh, Adile, tell Fioma, Adile. Oh, Adile, tell Fioma, Adile. Oh, Adile, girl. Oh, Adile, tell Fioma, Adile. Aya.
Oh, come on, you guys can do better than that. Put your hands together. That's what we're talking about. And today it's all about the Junior Heritage Festival 2022, brought to you by the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation. And at this point in time, we are going to bring to the stage to do the formal remarks yours truly, the Councillor Tashia Boris, Secretary for Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation. Put your hands together.
Good afternoon, everybody. I know everybody here had lunch except me. Good afternoon, everybody. That sounds much better. Welcome, Junior Heritage 2022. First Junior Heritage in a long time, and we're happy to have each and every one of you here today. And I believe that the future of our culture rests with our young children. So I'm looking forward to seeing you dance. I'm looking forward to seeing you act. I'm looking forward to seeing you play your instruments. But more importantly, I'm looking forward to see you have fun. I want to express thanks to the Administrator of the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation for all the support that she has rendered in terms of helping the heritage stay alive, and all the work that she has done in the division to ensure that this event could come off. I must also take this opportunity to express my sincere thanks to the Culture Department of the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transport, ably led by Mr. Jesse Taylor. I must single him out because without him, this event would not have happened. I must also take this opportunity to single out our drummers in particular. I know that you guys are tired. I know that you guys are overworked, but thank you so much for your yeoman service over the last few months, and especially over the last few days with respect to the Heritage Festival. Thank you so much. And lastly, I must ask, where are you from? I see some people from Mount St. George in front there. Mount St. George, posse, show me where you're from. Give me some claps or something now. Oh God, all can't be shame. Somebody up here must be coming from Mount St. George. Yes. Woo! Mount St. George. Anybody here from Mason Hall? That is the place to be. Anybody here from Roxborough? Nobody from Roxborough? Anybody from Scarborough? Anybody from Pembroke? No Pembroke? Well, if you from Pembroke? Shout for me. Yay! Pembroke in the house. Who else is here? Where are you guys from? Anybody from Bon Accord? Anybody from Lambo? So Lambo posse and Mason Hall posse look like the posse to be today. But in any case, what I would like for you guys to do is that for every young person who comes on stage, it's not easy. They could be a little bit nervous, they might be a little bit afraid, but I want you to give them all the support that they need, because what they're doing here is very important and they all deserve congratulations. Judges, I know that you will have a hard time today, so I don't envy you. And let's just have a good time this afternoon. Thank you so much, and let's have a good show.
I don't like to repeat myself, but I could do better than that. Somebody say, yeah, yeah. Are we ready for Little Miss Heritage? Somebody say, yeah, yeah. Who you supporting? Who you supporting? Oh, they're singing onshore. Oh, they feel a bias against Mason Hall. I love Mason Hall too bad. And they had the most energy today. What's going on? Oh, they're letting Mason Hall take over everything. Mason Hall, make some noise and show them. Where the Mount St. George team? Look, look, look. They give me a little hand in the air. We are Lambo. Lambo mix up all. Lambo there, Lambo down here. Let me go again, Lambo. We outside. Outside nice. Somebody say outside nice. But all inside now, so we're getting ready for Little Miss Heritage. We inside, we're ready to take in the show. What I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna allow you guys to rock back and enjoy the show itself. We're gonna introduce to you the judges, and we're gonna give you the criteria and all the necessary information you need on voting for these little princesses on stage this afternoon. So what I want you to do is give yourself a round of applause for making it here alive and well, and let's get this show on the road.
So ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. My task is to introduce you to the judges this evening who will judge this aspect of the Little Miss Heritage 2022. So I start with Miss Davia Chambers, no stranger to beauty and pageants. Give it up for Miss Davia Chambers. Brings with her a wealth of international honors in this field. Our next judge is Camille Daniel, who works with us at the division, a woman of beauty and grace and charm, and who is one of our communication specialists who will be joining us on the panel here this evening. Give it up for Camille Daniel, thanks. Our next judge is Mr. Kian Andrews, and he comes well recommended in the area of fashion and menswear, and as one of the persons who is always properly adored. Kian Andrews. Next I give to you our fashionista, Crystal George. Give it up for Crystal George. And our cultural officer one, Miss Jillian Franklin, who brings with her a great deal of talent, beauty, brains, and cultural experience, and is also well qualified in the area of pageant. So ladies and gentlemen, these are our judges who will take you through, and of course they will be assisted by Keisha Burke, who herself and Kimoy Kirk will be doing the tabulations here this evening. So let's rock back and enjoy the moment as we get ready to present to you to our delegates. This evening, it should be noted that this show is one that is of a tourism style nature that is really designed to show the youths of our buy local products, our upcycled products, our recycled products, and how we are able to take what is normally referred to as trash and make it into something beautiful, our handicraft and our art. So much emphasis is placed on that in particular. Mind you, it is not a costume show, it's a tourism product, buy local and local, and the use of it in the world of pageant. The imagery, the style, the dream, and that innovative spirit, and your concept and design. So ladies and gentlemen, we get welcome as I hand you over to Ms. Charles, who will be treating with this area.
Before we begin, we'll just let you know the judging criteria.
So good afternoon. We'll now have our wonderful judge, Ms. Davia Chambers, reading the criteria.
Local materials, use of recycle and buy local items, 40 points. Design concept, 20 points. Originality, 25 points. And presentation, 15 points.
As you have now heard the criteria, we now make way for contestant number 1. From the village of Buku, representing Buku Youth Foundation, Michaela Daly. Michaela Daly, contestant number 1, representing the Buku Youth Foundation. I've been asked to make way. As we move along in the program, we make way for our next contestant, Katie Duncan, representing Chico, Chicas, and Friends. Katie Duncan, representing Chico, Chicas, and Friends. Entitled the Lemonade Cups. Katie has described her gown as refreshing and delicious. It is made of brown cotton, garbage bags, plastic bags, braids, and sequins. Katie Duncan, Chico, Chicas, and Friends. Our Katie Duncan, Chico Chicas, and friends. For our next contestant, Chennai Mills, representing Ebenezer Methodist Primary School. Chennai's gown is entitled National Pride. The red, white, and black, the color of our national flag, are displayed to show a love of country or patriotic unity. It is made from brown cotton, garbage bags, plastic forks, spoons, coconut sepals, braids, sequins, and styrofoam plates. Chennai Mills, representing Ebenezer Methodist Primary School. National Pride. Let's give a round of applause to Chennai Mills, representing Ebenezer Methodist Primary School, with the gown entitled National Pride. As Chennai Mills leaves the stage, she makes way for Solange Briggs, representing Signal Hill Police Youth Club. Solange's dress depicts some of the foods eaten by our ancestors and pays homage to the two staples found across Tobago, breadfruit and cocoa. The breadfruit was brought to the Caribbean as a source of deep and nutritious food for slaves on the plantation. Tobago's cocoa has a reputation for producing the best grades of cocoa in the world. These elements beautify Solange's dress, as her bodice is adorned with patched cocoa beads, jumbie beads, and slices of breadfruit on a brown cotton base. The flared skirt is embellished with the leaves of the cocoa and breadfruit tree, decorated with rosettes of brown cotton. Solange's headpiece encapsulates the meal as it depicts a dirt oven and is decorated with a roasted breadfruit, a dirt oven bread made with breadfruit flour, and chocolate tea made with our local coconut beans. This outfit is completed with accessories made of local and recycled materials. Her slippers are made of cardboard and lined with burlap and tied together with brown cotton. Her necklace and earrings are made of patched cocoa beads on brown cotton. Her bracelets are made of diced cocoa pod. Solange carries an oven peel in her hands. This tool is usually used to place the bread in the oven, but today this little princess uses it as her regal scepter, showcasing her breadfruit, her dirt oven bread, and chocolate tea. Solange's gown was designed and put together by Miss Farida Belfont. The outfit is held together entirely by folds, pins, and ties. No sewing was done in producing this gown. So I present to you again Solange Briggs, Signal Hill Police Youth Club. Hitty Repass, the little meal. she makes way for Golden Lane Fisher Folk presenting Child of the Coconut Plantation, Miss Kalani Holder. Next on stage, Miss Kalani Holder, representing Golden Lane Fisher Folk Association, Child of the Coconut Plantation. While conducting a beach cleanup near the plantation with the youth of the village, the children were shocked at the amount of plastic bags, coconut remains, and seashells that were left on the shore. This provided the inspiration and birthed this gown entitled Child of the Coconut Plantation. The plastic bags on the hem and arms of the dress represent the secrets and most intimate qualities of our ancestors who once worked on the plantation. The gold and black braid glistening on this gown signals the flame of the rebirth of our creativity and heritage. After 2 years of fear and dormancy due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the coconut fibers represents the different paths our ancestors crossed on the plantation and the foods they ate. All these elements were beautifully placed on a bed of brown cotton, representing the rich and ancient history that will be reignited as the ancestral flames begin to burn. I present to you again, Miss Kalani Holder, Golden Lane Fisher Folk Association, Child of the Coconut Plantation. Holder makes her way gracefully off stage. She makes way for Zakela Lovelace, for Zante Dance Company. Zakela Lovelace, Zante Dance Company. Pretty maidens, all in a row. A young girl's dream, a young girl's legacy. Of her parents and grandparents and forefathers. This afternoon, Zakela Lovelace is outfitted in a gown entitled Divine Beauty, Princess Ajuba. Divine Beauty, Princess Ajuba. The gown is made from 100% brown cotton and is beautifully adorned with natural elements that speak to the vibrancy of community life. At the top of the gown is embellished with 85 top splice sticks, which speaks to the richness of our Tobago society and cultural ancestral legacy. The bottom of the gown is linked with the husk of 50 coconuts that was handcrafted and stuck. Coconuts is a community staple that is used as part of our colonial heritage, and in this context is reminiscent of our social way of life, where building communities is paramount to our social existence. Yes, flavor the pot, ladies and gentlemen. In this gown conceptualized and made by Darcel Cook, I present to you Zakela Lovelace, Divine Beauty, Princess Ajuba, Zante Dance Company. Zakela Lovelace, Zante Dance Company, Divine Beauty, Princess Ajuba. And as she makes her way off stage, we now find on stage Michaela Daly. Michaela Daly, representing the Buko Youth Foundation. The Buko Youth Foundation presents The Fisher Woman. working hard day by day to feed her family and the hungry picnic. She journeys to the sea to collect her bounty. This gown was made with market bags, brown cotton, seashells, coconut husks, and fishing net and pearls. It's a tribute to the beautiful treasures we find on the beach that Mother Nature gives to us. This gown was designed by Kim St. Clair. As we present to you, Michaela Daly, the fisherwoman, representing Buku Youth Foundation. Round of applause, audience. Round of applause. And that was Michaela Daly, representing the Buku Youth Foundation, the fisherwoman. As Miss Daly makes her way off stage, we invite on stage Miss Kershel Andrews, representing Mason Hall Police Youth Club. Miss Kershel Andrews, representing the Mason Hall Police Youth Club. There is a village nestled in the heart of Tobago. A hidden gem, a source of eternal life, boasting of a plethora of natural and human resources. We come to you this afternoon speaking about this beautiful village of Mason Hall. Little Miss Kershel Andrews, her heritage gown presents Oshun, a tribute to our waters. In this village, it boasts of diverse water sources. However, the sea is not one of them, as the village is located in the center of the island. The Corland watershed courses through the village of Mason Hall and goes all the way to Plymouth before entering the sea. Kershel's ensemble, a tribute to Oshun, the deity of the sea, is a gown primarily made from brown cotton, which depicts the natural state of affairs here in our beautiful island of Tobago. It's embellished with royal blue braid satin, which depicts the fascinating waters of our deep blue sea, both the Atlantic and Caribbean Sea. The African print was dissected to create the effect of waves breaking on our beautiful seashores. Embellishing the base of the gown is a sea of wakano leaves nestled between the waves, which mimics the foam that emerges from wind patterns derived from the northeast trade winds. At the front of the gown, there are tracks of silver lame and mirrors indicative of the crystal clear waters of our rivers and waterfalls. The rear of the gown embodies the Kemet Ankh, the sign for life and fertility, a symbol of bountiful life, the life teeming beneath our rivers, streams, mangroves, and oceans. The mirrors in these gowns pays homage to this year's heritage theme, beckoning us to reflect on the legacies of our ancestors that have left for us to immerse ourselves in our cultures and traditions, rebirthing a new and more vigorous Tobago. Miss Kershel's headpiece is crafted from recycled cardboard. It features shells from several beaches around the island, coconut husks from nuts found beneath the trees that grow at the seaside, and Rousseau cane flower found at most riversides. The headpiece takes the form of an African ishole, better known as a married woman's hat, worn in observance in Tobago's marriages with men and the biosphere, in the utmost respect for nature and the bounty that it brings. This gown was sponsored by Senator Lawrence Hislop. I give to you, ladies and gentlemen, our little Miss Kershel Andrews with the gown Oshun, a tribute to our waters, representing the Mason Hall Police Youth Club. Just a note, hairstyle was done by Kyra Manswell, a 16-year-old member of the youth club. Makeup by 13-year-old Kyrie Manswell. A gown was constructed under the guidance and supervision of Miss Sharon Phillips and Miss Patrice Rowley. Again, Miss Kershal Andrews, representing the Mason Hall Police Youth Club. Representing Miss Betsy's Hope, Tobago House of Stars. Miss Kiola Brasnell, Miss Betsy's Hope. This gown, Tropical Paradise, is made by Juliet Robinson, designed by Nigel Sandy, handicraft by Stacy Brasnell, with a local use of coconut flowers, crocus bag, brown cotton, burlap, and shells. Represent you this afternoon, Kiola Brasnell, Miss Betsy's Hope, Tobago House of Stars. Yes, Miss Kiona Brasnell, Miss Betsy's Hope, Tobago House of Stars. The gown, Tropical Paradise. Let's give a round of applause for our little princess on stage. And as Kiola makes her way off stage, we invite on stage Ray and Jerry, Reflections of My Ancestry. Miss Ray and Jerry, Reflections of My Ancestry, using coconut flowers, pistachio seeds, made by Amory Designs. All came together on a body of brown cotton. I present to you Ray and Jerry, Reflections of My Ancestry. Miss Melanie Reed from the village of Pembroke. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Melanie Reed in her gown entitled A Stationary Dream. This gown gown is a representation of an ancestral glory made from brown cotton. It's an embodiment of our ancestral past, our cultural present, and our innovative future. The top of the gown is embellished with flat screw pine that speaks to the intersectionalities of our Tobago culture, our many influences. The binders used at the front and as an accentuation of the shoulders is indicative of our ability as Tobago people to press on in the midst of trials and tribulations. It speaks to a vibrant and innovative future. The back is made from 33 bottle covers and spray-painted binders. A great sense of community lies at the bottom of the gown as it is embellished with spray-painted newspapers. This signifies one of our community staples, the village mako. Melanie's headdress is made to complement her gown, and she wears matching shoes and accessories. Ladies and gentlemen, the gown conceptualized by Keisha Reed and made by Milta Edwards, I present to you Melanie Reed from the village of Pembroke, her gown entitled A Stationary Dream. The next group that we invite on stage is Louis D'Or Rising Stars. Saria Arthur, Louis D'Or Rising Stars Youth Group. Rising Stars Youth Group presents Little Miss Saraya Arthur portraying the uprising of youth. The youth have suffered tremendously during the COVID-19 pandemic and have called for the rebirth of its organization and their role in its community development. The strings and the lower part of this piece is made from crocus bags that represent the roots that hold the cultural traditions and values of our community together. The green on the leaves showcase each youth's youthfulness, and the touch of gold is a talent that each member has within. Each leaf represents a member of the group, fragile, timid, and can be easily blown with the crowd. However, when all the leaves are combined, it forms strength, support, togetherness, beauty, and an abundance of talents. The brown and gold bodice holds the roots and leaves together as a symbol of where the world has taken us, the challenges we may face, that we ought to remember our roots and the touch of talents within. The cape that covers the dress is an indication that we are covered by our ancestors' prayers, and we are all called on them. We have called on them to guide us through the storms and hurdles that life will through. The rod that she portrays was a gift from the Louis D'Or Queen's Bay. It's carved by the waves to give it a smooth, unique structure. It's more suitable for the uprising youth as the commander rod to part the way that the youth of the Louis D'Or Rising Stars Youth Group will go through, as they aim on rising above all the negativity with their outbursts of talents. Ladies and gentlemen, show love for the development of our youth and the greater community that youth will build. We present to you Miss Soraya Arthur, Louis D'Or Rising Stars Youth Group portraying the uprising of youth. And as Louis D'Or Rising Stars heads off stage, we invite on stage Miss China Kyle from the lovely village of Plymouth. Miss China Kyle representing the lovely village of Plymouth. We invite on stage Miss China Kerr, representing the lovely village of Plymouth. The name of her dress, A Free Cocoa, designed by Kieran Gardner. The head wrap base is made with brown cotton and lined with gold lame. It also consists of purple, green and yellow African fabric with few strips from the coconut branch. Her dress is made with the same African fabric on the headpiece. If you look carefully, the dress consists of one sleeve, and this sleeve contains gold lame from elbow down. On the other side, however, there are two crunches, which gives that elegant yet puffy appearance at the top. The same purple, green, and yellow African fabric can also be seen. The bottom of the dress consists of strips from the coconut branch and a few pieces of African fabric. Lastly, the base is lined with African wire, which gives this stunning dress its flair, fierce, yet pretty finish. We present to you today our final contestant, Miss Shiana Curl, from the lovely village of Plymouth, with the name of her gown, A Free Cocoa. From the lovely village of Plymouth. And as our free cocoa comes off stage, we'll now have a bit of entertainment for you. We now have the Sailor Dance by Charlottesville Heritage Performers for your viewing entertainment. is certainly in great hands. So the same person I was reading out, she don't come? So judges, we have a late entrant that Mr. Taylor has graciously allowed to come and walk on the stage for us. We'll present the information as soon as she's ready. We didn't want the little darling in the back crying her eyes out that she didn't get her opportunity to grace the stage. So we have an entrant from Plymouth, and we'll give you all the information very soon. Shea Celestin, Sisters in Culture. So let's hear it for our 13 contestants, and they will now make their way back on stage for their final parade in their natural brown cotton finery. Michaela Daly, Buku Youth Foundation, Kershal Andrews, Mason Hall Police Youth Club, Kalani Holder, Golden Lane Fisher Folk Association, Zakela Lovelace, Zante Dance Company, Solange Briggs, Signal Hill Police Youth Club, Kiola Brasnell, Roxborough, Betsy's Hope, Chennai Mills, Ebenezer Methodist Primary School, Kadia Duncan, Chico Chicas and Friends, Soraya Arthur, Louis Dore Rising Stars Youth Group, Ray and Jerry, Bago House of Culture Stars, Melanie Reed, the Village of Pembroke, Kinayaka, the beautiful Village of Plymouth, and last but not least, Joshua Celestine representing Sisters in Culture. As they make their final parade on stage, let's give them a lusty round of applause for these beautiful women, these little princesses that have come on stage. These are the contestants for Little Miss Heritage 2022. Let's give them a round of applause. Our 13 contestants representing our Little Miss Heritage 2022 competition. Again, Michaela Daly, Buku Youth Foundation, Kershal Andrews, Mason Hall Police Youth Club, Kalani Holder, Golden Lane Fisher Folk Association, Zakela Lovelace, Zante Dance Company, Solan Bridge, Signal Hill Police Youth Club, Kiola Brasnell, Roxborough Betsy's Hope, Chennai Mills, Ebenezer Methodist Primary School, Kedaya Duncan, Chico Chicas and Friends, Soraya Arthur, Louis Dore Rising Stars Youth Group, Joshua Celestine, Sisters in Culture, Ray and Jerry, Bago House of Culture Stars, Melanie Reed from the beautiful Village of Pembroke, and Kanaya Kerr of the beautiful Village of Plymouth. Let's hear it for these beautiful 13 contestants for Miss Heritage, Little Miss Heritage 2022. Judges, I know it's very difficult. Who will be our next Little Miss Heritage 2022?
So we have invited the judges on stage to really fulfill their mandate. This way, please. So you all are expected here, good judges, to look at the use of the products that we have identified, local and otherwise, and so with each contestant. So ladies and gentlemen, our on stage judging. They're looking at the use of the local material, the recycled material, upcycle, handicraft, art, and in this year we're also looking at the other elements or the best and special prizes.
So today is the final day of us celebrating Junior Heritage celebrations. We'd like to thank all the police youth clubs, all the cultural groups, all the youth groups that took time today to come and spend a wonderful day with us, enjoying the demonstrations, the fun activities, the folk singing, the dancing. We'd like to thank you so much for taking part in the Junior Heritage celebrations. Today is our final day as we bring down the curtain on Junior Heritage celebrations, which would have started in schools, on the road, and then we have it today here at the Shore Park Cultural Complex. Thank you, judges. I know it's going to be extremely difficult, but I know you'll do your best. And the judge's decision is final. Just to let you know, we have 3 special prizes: Best Historical Gown, Best Creative Gown, and Best Eco-Friendly Gown. Best Historical Gown, Best Creative Gown, and Best Eco-Friendly Use of Materials. Audience, look at these little darlings today. One of them may be a future Miss Heritage Queen or Miss Trinidad and Tobago. Judges are deliberating, hence the reason they needed a closer look. We say thank you to our drummers, providing the beautiful ensemble music in the background, creating the heritage ambiance. Again, let's hear it for Michaela Daly, Buku Youth Foundation, Kershal Andrews, Mason Hall Police Youth Club, Kalani Holder, Golden Lane Fisher Folk Association, Zakela Lovelace, Sante Dance Company, Solange Briggs, Signal Hill Police Youth Club, Kiola Brasnell, Roxborough Betsy's Hope, Chennai Mills, Ebenezer Methodist Primary School, Kadia Duncan, Chico Chicas and Friends, Soraya Arthur, Louis Dore, Rising Stars Youth Group, Jashea Celestine, Sisters in Culture, Rayanne Jerry, Bago House of Cultural Stars, Melanie Reed, the beautiful village of Pembroke, and Kenaya Kerr, representing the beautiful village of Plymouth. Part in the Little Miss Heritage Competition 2022.
So We would like all the Junior Heritage Queens and delegates backstage at this point in time as we await the results. All the Junior Heritage Queen delegates, please report backstage at this time. So those that will be in competition on Monday, August the 1st, at the Emancipation Village, all the delegates, Junior Heritage Queens, please report backstage at this time. So what we're getting ready for here, we're getting ready to present the Junior Heritage Queens, which will be taking part in the competition on August the 1st. That's Monday. I believe it's happening right here at Storby Heritage Park at the Emancipation Village. So all the Junior Heritage Queens that will be taking part on August 4th, on August the 1st, please make your way backstage. You're getting ready for that presentation. In the meantime, who are you guys supporting for the win of this year, Little Miss Heritage? We have Mason Hall still inside. Do we have Lambo, Boko, Mount St. George, Plymouth still inside? Signal Hill Police Youth Club, are you guys still inside? So I'm going to ask this question one more time. Who is going to take home the winnings? Who is going to take home the winnings? Only making it hard for the judges right now. Only making it difficult for the judges right now. Once again, we are paging all the junior Queens. I feel you could go back and play a tune, you know? Who in charge of that one? Kush Happy Pan? Yeah, real rhythm here? Kush, I feel you should go back out there and play a little two tune. Where are they? Yeah, the one big Sunday? Why have it? So I'm going to use this time to thank the judges for the science competition. Miss Latoya Baker, chemistry teacher at Scarborough Secondary School. Nizam Bask, an artist. Shamori Richardson, an artist. And Nicole Wilson, head of the science department at the Scarborough Secondary School. Also, we'd like to thank the judges for the Little Miss competition. Thanks goes out to Davia Chambers, Camille Daniel, Keon Andrews, Crystal George, and Jillian Franklin. I want you to put your hands together for the judges one time. they had the difficult task of tallying up so we can just have some wonderful results here. Who you said going to win? I don't know who's going to win. No, I don't know, boy. This is a tricky one. We had the results. The results are in, and we are getting ready to disseminate that information right now. Taylor said to give all you one more chance to decide on who you think will win this competition. So we're going to try them one more time before we hand over to get the results. Give your judges a round of applause and make some noise for them one more time. The hardest task inside here. Who is taking home the winnings today? Who is taking home the winnings today? If you are ready for the results, somebody say yeah, yeah. If your group is taking home the winnings, somebody say order. Let's break these results. Drum roll, please. So I see we have first place, we have second place, we have third place. What we caught fourth and fifth and sixth? What you want? First, second, and third? Or you just want the winner? If Mason Hall taking it, somebody say yeah, yeah. If Signal Hill taking it, somebody say yeah, yeah. Well, first, before we give you guys the results for the Little Miss, we're going to give you the results for the science competition. So I'm going to invite Ms. Charles to come and give you guys the results of the science competition first before we give you the results for the Little Miss.
So we have the results of the science competition. The theme this year was Culture Meets Science. Are you ready? In third position, with 295 points, we have Lights of the World, Keslin Allen from Happy Haven School. In second place, with 323 points, Cockbalele, Bago House of Culture Stars. That was the chicken laying the eggs, I believe it was. And first place, Keelan Allen, The Pond, from Plymouth Anglican School. So, let's give a hearty round of applause. In third place, Lights of the World, Keslin Allen, Happy Haven School. $295 points. In second place, Bago House of Stars, Cockmelele. And in first place, Keelan Allen, The Pond, Plymouth Anglican School. So we're really hoping to get more entries next year. So think up all the activities that you all can do when science meets culture. Thank you. Judges, are you ready? Are you ready? Oh gosh, I ain't sure I want to read them results, you know. Keisha? Yes? All right. So we all know it was very difficult. We saw some beautiful dresses, beautiful gowns, lots of creativity. As I said before, let the judges' decision be final. Let's behave ourselves, okay? So looking forward to the results. Thank you. Okay, so we're just hearing now that Cup Milele, second prize, also cupped special prize, Best Use of Culture and Science. Round of applause, Tobago House of Stars. And I'm gonna take it over. And you sing with us. Oh, serious? All right, so our show on Monday, Emancipation Day, we're inviting some of the junior heritage queens to come on stage. The theme of the show is The Awakening. Mason Hall, Miss Anderson, Zante. Oh yes, oh yes. Do we have a future Miss Heritage Queen right here? Who knows? These are our delegates for Miss Junior Heritage on Emancipation Day, Monday, 1st August, 2022. Thank you so much, ladies. Who will wear the crown? Be there. Bring out your groups and have a wonderful day. Our parade starts from 10 a.m. from Coliseum. And we go down to the Storbay Heritage Park. We'll have a wonderful time. When we start at 10, we're going to parade all the way down to the airport, to the Heritage Park, break for lunch. We'll have lots of activities, drumming, singing, etc. And our concert starts at 3 p.m. So bring out your families, bring out mommy and daddy, and have a wonderful day on Emancipation Day. Wear your best African wear and be there. So I'm inviting all the delegates on stage, please, for Little Miss Heritage. All the delegates on stage. And we'll announce the special prizes first. Ladies, we'll invite you back on stage, please. Line up. So as Mr. Taylor fixes our little queens, all right, so we'll now announce the special prizes. Best historical piece goes to Miss Solange Briggs, Signal Hill Police Youth Club. Best historical piece. Best historical piece, Miss Solange Briggs. Our second special prize, Best Environmentally Friendly Gown. And that goes to no other than oh my goodness, Solange Briggs, Signal Hill Police Youth Club, most environmentally friendly gown. Solange Briggs, Signal Hill. Hi, what is behavior is that? Kiddie friendly, please. When I see the excitement. Solange Briggs, Signal Hill Police Youth Club. Our third special prize. Most creative appeal, design and creativity. And that goes to none other than, are you ready? Kershal Andrews, Mason Hall Police Youth Club. I'd like to invite the Secretary and Administrator of the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation to join us on stage to assist with coronating our Little Miss Heritage today. So, the results you have all been waiting for. And remember, good behavior, people. The judge's decision is final. In third place, now with 380 points, Zakaila Lovelace, Zante Cultural Group. Zakaila Lovelace, 380 points. Roundy applause for Zakaila Lovelace. In second place, with 407 points, Shania Mills, Ebenezer Methodist Primary School. Shania Mills in second place, 407 points. Ebenezer Methodist Primary School. I tell you, we may have future heritage queens right here, or future Miss Trinidad and Tobago. Look out for these faces for the future. And in first place, we have none other with 458 points, Kershal Andrews, Mason Hall Police Youth Club. Kershal Andrews, Mason Hall Police Youth Club is our Little Miss Heritage 2022. Congratulations to all the ladies. Our Little Misses, you did wonderful. Zakaila Lovelace, Zante Unitouch. Second place, Shania Mills, Ebenezer Methodist Primary School. And in first place, Kershal Andrews, Mason Hall Police Youth Club. Thank you to the judges. Thank you for everyone who came out today to see the splendor, beauty, and creativity of our youth. We thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, your Little Miss Heritage 2022, Miss Mason Hall Police Youth Club. Tokens of appreciation. To our second and third place winners. I want every village represented and every group, youth group, to feel proud of what you were able to accomplish after 2 years of being locked up due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Give every young lady a round of applause. You have done well. We look forward to seeing you in 2023, God willing. We thank all the parents, we thank all the teachers, the grannies, the uncles, everyone who went in the bush to pick all the activities, the coconuts, the husks, the 50 coconuts that was cleaned, the crocus bag, the guacano. We thank you who took all the time to paint the plates. We thank you for the time and effort that is clearly displayed in these beautiful gowns. Take pictures for memories. Parents, teachers, and leaders of youth groups, we couldn't have done it without you.
To me